All right, hello and welcome to this week's virtual open house. I am Jayson Bates, owner of Electrum Financial, and I am happy that you are joining us. I'm going to turn my volume down here a little bit. And we are excited to show you some Scottsdale properties. I am once again joined here by the Azroy Group, so we'll bring them in here right now. Hello, gentlemen. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right, good, good. It's getting hot out there. We're trying to stay cool, and we're trying to adhere to the COVID-19 social distancing. Arizona is finally starting to open up, which is a good thing. I'm going to talk about some positivity today and things that are happening in the market that are very, very positive. So we want to bring those to you as well. So with that being said, we have Azroy up here in the upper right-hand corner. How you doing, Azroy?
Wonderful. Thank you, Jayson.
All right, awesome, awesome. And then we have George just beneath him, the listing specialist of the Azroy Group, George Munoz. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Thank you.
All right, excellent, excellent. I'm good. All right, so hey, we got a lot to bring to you guys today. So if you'd like to see or ask some questions about the properties, please just make a comment in the post here, and it'll show up here at the bottom of our screen. And we will be sure to address any of the questions or concerns or comments that you would like to make. Keep them clean if you would, please. Really would appreciate the clean thing. We don't need any Zoom bombers out there, right? I know they're out there. But hey, Azroy, talk to us about where you're at, about the property.
Well, we're in Scottsdale now. We have about a few open houses going on right now. But where I'm at is nearby Scottsdale Ranch, a subdivision called Sonoran Heights. Sonoran Heights located near, if people that are familiar with Scottsdale, right by Shea and 124th, closer to Mayo Clinic. There's a lot of schools. Basis School is right here around the corner. So subdivision called Sonoran Heights. Gated community is wonderful community, has a gorgeous McDowell Mountain views as you enter the gate. So the McDowell Mountain view is like as a backdrop of the whole subdivision. So it's very well known. The home I'm in right now is a 4 bedrooms, single level homes, 3-car garage, has a swimming pool, little bit over 3,200 square feet in size, and they're asking $719,500. It's a great price.
$719,500.
Yeah, it's great for fixer-upper people that love to fix up houses. Even though this house you don't need to fix up anything. I mean, it's all nice, clean, very well kept, and for fixer-upper people. And there's similar home this size just sold for $970,000.
Wow.
So there's a lot of spread to make money in this house. And
sounds like
not only that, the location, the lot is amazing on this house. Is backs up to, let me take you, backs up to open space. Let's see, there's here. Backs up to nice open space. So here's the kitchen, an example. So just imagine if you, can you see, Jayson?
Yes,
what
it
you're
looks good.
cooking, and you see the view of the Camelback Mountain, right off the kitchen.
Yeah.
So when I talk about the best location in the subdivision because of this, is nobody going to be behind you. See?
Yeah.
The open space,
Quintessential
like
Arizona. Yeah.
Very unique. In fact, the one that sold for 970, you have home right behind you. This one here, you have open space, which is very, very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Wendy says it's a beautiful home too, Azroy.
Oh,
Wendy
yeah.
Meredith.
Yes, indeed. Wendy just closed on a house. If not, she will buy this in a second. I know she would love this.
Yeah, beautiful home. Beautiful home. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so George, let's head over to you, buddy, and let's talk about property that you're in.
So I'm in Racket Club. I know we've been hanging around this complex for a while, but it's amazing, and it offers an array of different floor plans, different units. You can get in here for as low as.
You're good. You're good, buddy.
For as low as 170. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, we got you loud and clear, bud.
I cannot hear.
Oh, you can't?
But, hold on.
You can't hear us? Got to refresh there, George. We'll just refresh you there, buddy.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now. You're good.
I was getting a call and it messed up the whole audio.
Oh, yeah.
But you can get in here for as low as 170, and then like I said, there's different floor plans. There's 2-car garage, 3 bedrooms. So whatever you need, Racket Club can cater to you. 5 pools, 6 spas. But this particular unit, the reason why I'm at this one right now is because this one's the courtside casita, and you can see it's right by the tennis court.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice. So just right out it's like having tennis courts in your backyard.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And without the maintenance,
Yeah, right.
And also for people that love to play pickleball, because I have clients that say, well, can you play pickleball? You can. There's one designed for pickleball.
Nice.
This unit is 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 310 turnkey. So, what you see comes
Here,
with
let me get you a big screen there. Hey, thank you, Wendy, for sharing that. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much for sharing with your friends and family. Happy Mother's Day as well, Wendy.
So really nice unit.
Yeah, nice. You know what's so nice there? I think a lot of people don't understand is the price point, right? So you can get into Scottsdale Ranch. You don't. I think a lot of people think you have to have a high net worth to get into Scottsdale Ranch, but it really has something for everyone there.
That's right.
Correct.
Yes. And I think that's a very important note to kind of say. And then also, I want to talk a little bit about interest rates. Interest rates are good right now, right? They're doing really, really well, really well. Tongue twister there for me. You're welcome, Wendy. You're absolutely welcome. And 510,000. So talking about Azroy's property there, if you finance 510,000, I was coming to me real quick, but if you finance 510,000, you can get a payment as low as $2,150 a month for that, for 510,000, which is really, really good. Now that's just principal and interest. That doesn't include tax, insurance, or HOA or anything like that. But really, for under $2,500 to have a a loan for $500,000 is really unprecedented. It's really unheard of. Rates too have stabilized. They were pretty volatile at the beginning of this COVID-19 situation, but they have stabilized. And I think they're going to stay low for some time to come. And when I say some time to come, I'm thinking at least a year. Rates will remain low. There are some predictions in the near future that we could see negative interest rates. I don't think that's going to happen personally. I know there's some scuttlebutt about that happening, but I don't think that's going to happen in the near time or near future, unless some other kind of catastrophe happens. I don't see negative rates coming to the forefront on mortgages. Now, with that said, I will say that low interest rates, in my opinion, help house values, because as properties become more affordable as far as payment goes, then there's no need to drop price to attract buyers. So if you're thinking about sitting on the sideline, then I probably wouldn't. If you're thinking about buying a house, I would jump in and I would call the Azroy Group immediately, because there isn't much inventory out there for these properties. And that's where, Azroy, I'd like for you to touch base on that just a little bit, if you don't mind. We got a shot of George's fence there. But if you would touch base on inventory and kind of what you're seeing in the market.
Yeah, inventory is still on the low side. It is. I mean, we all do open houses every day, regardless in Scottsdale Ranch or not. We are out there every single day, and rain or sunny, we will be out there. So inventory, I did not see more inventory coming on the market. We still have buyers. We still have cash buyers. Interest rates is wonderful. So for buyers that are sitting on the sideline, don't worry. You don't have to wait for the seller to lower down the price. If you like the house, we know how to get the price you want.
Yeah.
So those are the expertise that you're getting from us that we just know how to negotiate in situation by situation, things like that. And that's what we're good at. So I don't want to give it away all our secret sauce, but it's a low inventory. I can get you amazing price on properties out there. We have a few in escrow. People think everything's dying down, but yes and no. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not really dying down per se in terms of value, but there's always a group of people that really want to get rid of the house. And there's also another group that really want to get a house. So it's like a matchmaking buyer and sellers.
Yeah. Wendy brings up a great point here too for the investor, because rents are still pretty high. So if you're looking to buy an investment property, there's still some good opportunities in the rental market as well, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, where George is now at the Record Club, I mean, I personally own a rental property in there. It's been great for me. I own that unit for over 20 years and great income. So, I mean, like George was saying, I mean, entry level to get in there, as low as $170,000, we can get you for, starting point. And then it goes, all the way up to, what's the highest one we sold, George? 480 in there this year, 480,000 for. So nice thing about the Record Club is it's a combination of condos, 1-2 bedrooms, and then the 3 bedrooms, patio home and townhouses. So this patio home is wonderful, come with 2-car garage, things like that. And then on top of that, if you don't care about the gated side, which is the Record Club is a guard gated community, and in Scottsdale Ranch, and if you're not in the gated side, for as low as probably 325, 350 price range, and the HOA is only $395 a year. So Scottsdale Ranch, every homeowner is about 4,000 homeowners pay $395 to be part of Scottsdale Ranch. So, of course, you're not going to have a swimming pool or gate as a community pool, but it's a great HOA fee. It's only $395 a year.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat that. Yeah.
It's very hard to beat that when you've got that many people all contributing to an HOA. It helps keep the HOA cost low, yet provide all the amenities.
And a lot of people forgot that even though you're not living on the lake, but being part of the lake subdivision in Scottsdale Ranch, all 4,000 homeowners have access to the lake, which a lot of homeowners do not know that. And I always educate as many homeowners to hey, come utilize the lake. Not only just for me, just because I'm on the lake,
Right. Yeah. Go out and paddleboard and do your thing, fishing.
Yeah. The HOA maintain the lake really, really well. It's amazing. They put a lot of time and effort, and we are very happy to be here. And good job on the management for the HOA to take care of.
It doesn't stink. There's not dead fish laying around. It's very well kept. It's very, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I know. It's a very full stock, well-stocked lake, and very clean. I've seen them cleaning all the time. And, it's really, people really enjoy especially with all this COVID lockdown, people that live on the lake is really active, and people go on canoe, kayak, boat ride, things like that. Yeah. So it's really fun, something different compared to any other neighborhood.
Right. Okay, hey George, I know you're standing out in the sun there, buddy. So we want to get to you here real quick. You're probably pretty hot. Hopefully you're coming in. You're hearing us loud and clear there, man. It's a great shot there, the tennis courts.
Yeah.
So that's just right outside the apartment there.
Yeah. Right. So this is, you know,
a little bit choppy, buddy. I think you might be just out.
Yeah, just can show. Jayson, I can talk about it. Those are 9 tennis courts that he tried to showcase the viewers, and the record club has 9 tennis courts. I think one of the court this year they make it into, is that pickleball? Yeah, and that's what he's trying to show you, the connection when going outside the house, probably more on the choppy side. But yeah, it's a newly remodeled tennis court. They got it the whole place. And even the clubhouse, everything's new this year.
Yeah.
Like I said, Record Club is like a resort living. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
People love there. Yeah. Very active. They have a potluck dinner, movie night regularly. Yeah.
Well, the one thing I want to touch base too, for that price, George is in the unit that you said I think is 170,000 or something like that, right?
Yeah, starting price in there. I don't think the one he's in.
310.
Well, how much is the one you're in, George?
310.
310.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but for $170,000 at today's rates, your principal and interest payment on that would be. Whoops! I want to go to me there. Your principal and interest payment would be $716. $716. So when you add tax, insurance, even HOA into that, you could be into a Scottsdale Ranch for less than, or right at $1,000 a month, which is a fantastic price point, right? So I can't stress that enough. I mean, don't think that Scottsdale Ranch is out of your price point. There are properties in there. Now, those go very quickly, of course, so you need a good team like the Azroy Group to get you into those deals. Because they do sell very, very quickly, no question about it. So please reach out to the Azroy Group if you're looking to buy a home in Scottsdale. Now, thanks for showing that to us, George. Really appreciate that. Azroy, you got some big news to talk about here a little bit. You've got, or George can talk about it, a new project that's coming your way very shortly.
George? Yeah, there's the new project.
George, do you want?
How's your connection there? Our new project are coming up in Old Town Scottsdale, about 40 to 50 units, brand new, more on the low rise. It's a 5-6 story high development. Starting price going to be from $600 to $1.5 million. And we'll be starting the open reservation probably in a week, and stay tuned. If you can't wait, you want to be the first one, you're welcome to text us with the number below. Text me or George. Josh will be the person who is in charge of all these reservations and purchase on that new project. So this will be our pilot project, the first one, and then there's more to come around the valley. But this location is amazing location. It's right on Old Town Scottsdale.
Awesome, awesome. So, looking forward to that coming your way or in the Scottsdale area very, very soon. So, new project. They call them pocket listings, is what they call them. So, if you want some inside scoop about a pocket listing and listings, this is a big project. It's in downtown Scottsdale. Please reach out to George or Azroy, and they will give you the full lowdown on what's happening in downtown Scottsdale, which is a prime piece of real estate in the Scottsdale market. These will go very, very quickly, even with COVID-19. This project is going to go very, very quickly. So I can't stress enough.
Jayson, in fact, we anticipated we're going to be oversold this unit, and just among the clientele that we have, we got quite a few reservations coming in already. So, and you know, we will be happy to show, like you said, pocket listings. Speaking of pocket listings, we have pocket listings around Scottsdale Ranch big time. So for those 4,000 homeowners, you know, Azroy Group, we you know, we don't cut costs. We go all the way out. And in the back page of the Scottsdale Ranch magazine, on the truck, you know, things like that. Or just tell them about our new thing. Every listing got exposure on my truck.
Yeah. Yeah. So George, why don't you touch base on that? Some of the marketing and things like that that you guys do. You are the listing king, right? You do a lot of the listing appointments and things like that. So you're very familiar with the marketing when you're doing a presentation on listings. So touch base on us about the Azroy Group marketing and what you guys do.
Yeah, so you know, obviously with the lockout, the more we can do, the more creative we can get to maximize the exposure. We can have, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the advertising trucks like in Vegas where they're driving around advertising different things.
Yeah.
We do that with our truck too. We showcase our property and we drive the trucks around, park them in different places. So that's another way to showcase the property. I get texts all the time like, hey, you know, I just saw the Azroy truck. So it works, you know, because people recognize it and people see it. So
yeah.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're putting new properties there.
Awesome. So I want to touch base a little bit too. I know we do this every week about Matterport. You guys use Matterport quite a bit for the COVID-19, you know, the social distancing or whatever. Matterport, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they came out this week. They now have an iPhone app, I think, for Matterport. Have you seen this at all by chance? Maybe? No?
Yeah, absolutely. So those are the things that technology that the Azroy Group have keep upgrading our marketing tools. And, you know, I mean, we always try to keep up with the technology. That's one. We try not to get left out. And with the truck banner, I mean, name another realtor will do that. Zero. Nobody done that.
Nobody's done that.
And every listings of ours will get a banner, like a free ride banner on my truck that I've been driving around every single day in the back of the truck. So how big is it banner, George? Like 7 by 7, something like that?
Something like that, yeah. 7 by 7.
Yeah,
not
so
8 by 8,
it's a 7 by 7
big.
huge banner in the back of the truck. So just imagine we're driving along the freeway. There's like 80,000 cars a day. You get exposure just on the banner on the truck. So back to Matterport, Jayson, you're absolutely right. And then Matterport keep improving their tools, and we keep following them. So
yeah, the virtual showings has increased since COVID-19. I think like 400 or 600%. So you guys have been well ahead of that curve for sure, using Matterport. And then of course we're doing these live streams too. This is kind of cutting edge. I'm not really seeing too many agents do these, at least not to this level of professionalism when showcasing houses. I've seen other agents doing live streams that aren't really professional. Not that trying to toot our own horn here a little bit, but I think this is pretty professional. And if you guys think it's professional, give us a thumbs up and like, and reach out to us and tell us what you think. We'd love to hear from you about that. Hey, I want to touch base too, real quick, guys, on because financing has been kind of a moving target since this COVID-19, the shutdown and unemployment and things like that. There are programs still out there to get jumbo loans done. I've got a program, it's called All-in-One, which is a fantastic program. I'm going to kind of cut to myself here a little bit, which is a fantastic program to help with jumbo financing. This program is a little unique. It's done in other countries quite a bit, not so much here in the United States, but it allows for you to deposit your entire paycheck into your mortgage, and then you pay your bills out of your mortgage. And when you do this, because a mortgage is a simple interest loan, then your interest cost on that loan or that mortgage is much less because you're depositing more money toward the mortgage. You're paying down the balance essentially. So I always give the example You know, if it's a $700,000 loan and you make $10,000 a month, that $10,000 goes to the mortgage when you get paid. So now your balance that month is $690,000. Then you make your payments to your electric, you know, car payments, whatever you do, and then out of that checking account, right? And then at the end of the month, now your balance is $695,000, let's say. And then the next month you pay $10,000 down because you get paid. Then now your balance is now $685,000. And then you pay your bills. And in 2 months, if you use that scenario, in 2 months, you've got $10,000 worth of equity. You've paid down your mortgage $10,000. You cannot do that on a regular mortgage. So this mortgage is pretty cutting edge, and it will go up to $2 million for an individual. And for the people who have good cash flow, this mortgage works fantastically. And it's not just for the high jumbo loans. You can do it on you know, George's loan for $310,000. You could use it to purchase that home and pay that home off very, very quickly. In fact, we had one client who paid his home off in 18 months by using this program. So a fantastic way to get your mortgage paid down very, very quickly while not putting a bunch of stress on your finances every single month. So a great loan. And if you'd like to know more about that, please reach out to me. I'd love to go into great detail of that loan with you in your particular situation. So I want to touch base on it.
What's the name of it, Jayson? What is
It's
it called?
called the All-in-One program.
All-in-one. I love it.
All-in-one. Yeah.
I think, George, I think we can introduce that to our clients. It's amazing program there.
Yeah.
I myself interested. Maybe I'd do that as well.
Yeah. I mean, in 3 months, you could have $30,000, you know, or $15,000, $30,000, depending on your cash flow, of equity in a property. You're not going to get that on a regular traditional mortgage. So it's a very, very good program.
Yeah,
so highly recommend
very
it.
good program.
Yeah. And it goes up to $2 million too. So really good.
Wow.
Yeah. So, okay. So anything else we want to talk about here? Oh, this is, and I got to say, because we're doing this during COVID, right? This group, and I can't say enough about the Azroy Group here, they really are your frontline realtors, right? They're out there in an open house right now. I mean, who else is doing this, right? You guys are out there doing it, making it happen. You guys are hustlers. You know, I mentioned before the show to Azroy, I mentioned, and George too, 88,000 realtors in the state of Arizona. I saw that stat this week. 88,000. Now that's one realtor per, I think, 9 people in the state of Arizona. Now, obviously, not 88,000 realtors are doing the business. There's a lot of non-hustlers out there. The Azroy Group is not them. They are hustlers. They are getting the job done. So if you want the job and you want good representation, you want good negotiating skills, you want pocket listings, you want the marketing benefits, you want all these benefits that the team brings you, reach out to the Azroy Group. You really need to do that. I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, even sellers out there, the for sale by owner, Jayson, we help for sale by owner sell their properties big time. I mean, we always, we're not greedy kind of group, so we make things work for everybody.
Yeah.
For sale by owner, they're welcome to call us. We have a program for them that help everybody.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Awesome. So, all right.
Speaking of pocket listings, I just want to sneak this one in there real quick. I pulled up a picture on my computer. Hopefully it'll focus, but
Mm-hmm.
look at that.
What did we take a look at there, George? Looks like a beautiful home.
It's totally remodeled, and it's gorgeous view here in Racket Club. Gorgeous view of the tennis court. So, I'll give you some information, and that way we can filter it to the viewers. But I mean, you saw it, gorgeous remodel, and you're only looking at the living room. If you saw the bathrooms, the kitchen, it's gorgeous. And another thing we do too, given the time, is we sanitize the listings that we're in, so make people feel safe. I'm not sure if you're familiar with ozone, but that's a way to sanitize properties. So with a shortage of Clorox, wipes, all that kind of stuff, we have ozone machines to just sanitize the property. You don't have to worry about any viruses, any bacteria, anything like that.
Are those the machines they use in hospitals? Is it a machine or?
George, that's our secret sauce. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
No, that's good. I'm glad he brought it up. Actually, I'm glad he brought it up. It is. We are very concerned about people's safety and bringing in or bringing out the COVID thing. We are very careful. We have sanitizers everywhere, and we will not, we clean everything as they go, and we monitor what they touch, and we'll make sure we clean it for the homeowner as well. So those are the things that the precaution that we take as an agent, not as an Asian, as an agent. Just kidding.
a little Asian humor there.
There you go.
Or agent humor. Agent humor.
There you go. Yeah. Secret
That's funny.
agent, not secret agent.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that, because I think that's important right now. The people, people don't have confidence to go out there and buy homes, but I can tell you, working with the Azroy Group or working with myself even, we're going to help you build some confidence in purchasing a home. And I got to say this right now, with what I said earlier about low interest rates, I know there's a lot of talk about property values coming down. I don't think it's going to happen. They may level here a little bit, but as the economy starts to kick back in, which I truly believe it will, and it will, it'll come back. I don't know how quickly it'll come back, but when it does, and as it does, I should say, property values are going to go up. So you're better off getting in now when there's less competition, and at the same time maintaining safety with a team like the Azroy Group and watching out for your safety, and getting into price points, as Azroy mentioned earlier, on his property there, you're walking into equity on this property. You're really walking into equity. I mean, it's really tough to pass that up if you're in the market to buy a home. It really is. So I think property values are going to go up. What do you guys think? You think property values are going to go up over the next year?
Hey, let's hope for that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like I said, inventory, it's all about supply and demand.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
If the supply keep doing like this, not many people put on the house on the market. So, and the demand is still increasing. Yes, value definitely will go up.
Yeah.
However, like I said, we play by ear market here. And so for people who want to take advantage of the interest rates, I would suggest to jump on it, and then we'll make the price wherever you want to be. The secret sauce to both sides.
Right.
That's all we'll be good at.
Yeah. Two months supply right now. 2 months supply in Arizona of inventory. That's not much. That's not much. Yeah. Which is why George has that pocket listing. He showed a pocket listing. I mean, holy cow. There you go. Proof is in the pudding. George has got a pocket listing.
Jayson, do you see that lake? Only this morning we have great buy for $799. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. If somebody wanted, I'm telling you, that will fly pretty quickly. $799, single level, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath on the lake.
On the lake. There you go.
Yeah, waterfront. It's gorgeous. Come with a boat, and I'll throw you the furniture too. Maybe. And so no, it's a great buy.
Yeah, no, great buy. And then with that loan that I spoke about earlier, hey, you got a great loan. You can pay it off quickly, build a lot of equity, and you're walking into equity as well. So you're winning on both sides of that coin for sure.
Yeah, in fact, something like that is like almost like a pocket listing. George and I, we're already busy calling around just for, we try to sell it ourselves from our inventory. Mm-hmm. I mean, for our clients that we have in our database. So, of course, whoever that watching this and things like that, you're welcome to call us, and we'll get you going. First come, first serve, right? There
you go. You gotta jump on it. You gotta jump on it for sure. All right. Anything else you guys wanna cover today? I mean, beautiful properties. Thank you for sharing those properties with us today. Really appreciate that. If anybody wants to see more of these properties, please reach out to Azroy or George. If you want to schedule a listing appointment, call George. He's the king at listings. So give him a call. And if you want to find out more about their project that's coming down the pipeline, call them, reach out to them. This is going to go fast, guys. I can't say that enough.
Yeah. So it will. So do reach out to us.
All right, cool. So, whoop, I hit the wrong button there. Got you in full screen now. All right, cool. Well, I think that'll do it for today. Unless you guys got something else you'd like to cover or say, or
no,
you
I
guys
think we're good. And
good?
like I said, feel free to call us anytime and with any questions.
Yeah, the frontline agents, the Azroy Group.
There we go.
Making it happen. Making it happen. All right, guys. Until next time, we will see you next week. So please be sure to like the page. Go over to the Azroy Group. Look them up on www.azroygroup.com to see some of their listings, all the other kind of marketing they do. Visit their website. Reach out to them. You want to say something,
Jayson, I want
Azroy?
to add something.
Yeah.
For our viewers from Instagram and Facebook, things like that, because Azroy Group, we not only we selling locally, but we also selling internationally. So for foreign buyers out there in Asia or Dubai, things like that, a lot of foreign money want to come to the U.S. Feel free to, because those are the Matterport works really well for my out of country buyers. And when I send them the Matterport, they just look around and then they practically don't have to fly all the way here just to look at the house. So have a piece of America. You see, only America that you kind of U.S. allow foreign buyers to own a piece of land here. So, and you can own the land forever, right? Fee simple property. So I want to let the consumers out there overseas, don't hesitate to email or text us, things like that, on WhatsApp or WeChat, any questions about investments in the U.S.
Awesome. Yes, reach out to the Azroy Group. If you're looking to buy, sell, or even refinance for me, I guess, buy, sell property, reach out to the Azroy Group. They're there to help you. And it's not just Scottsdale Ranch, too. I want to stress that, too. They help all over the valley. So if you're looking, anywhere in the Phoenix metropolitan area, please reach out to the Azroy Group. They definitely can help you. And they can put all that marketing and exposure for your property to work for you to get you the highest and best price. So for sure, reach out to one of the best teams in the valley. All right, with that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this week. But be sure to go over to their website, go to our Facebook pages, Jayson Bates Mortgage Lender, Azroy Group, and like our pages, subscribe, get those notifications so when we go live, you'll get notified and you'll be able to see our pretty faces and the pretty houses that we're going to show you. So until next time, everyone have a happy and safe Mother's Day, and please give your mother a kiss and give her a phone call during these trying times in our country. So with that, everyone, have a good weekend.